Tom Morrison here, and I want to go over overextension or hyperextension of the elbows. I'm hyped up, I'm really pumped, I've just finished working out. I don't have this issue as I come from more of the not flexible spectrum, but people that are hypermobile, too flexible, it's more common in women that the elbows and the knees and things will overextend. So you would see, so this is as far as I can literally lock out my elbow, it doesn't go any further. You would see in a lot of cases that women are able to get a lot further and say, so imagine this part of my arm is still going this way, they would actually be able to get their arm down to about here as well, okay? So that overextension, a little bit, can be okay. Some people will never notice any problems, but for other people it can be an absolute nightmare and you can get joint pain and things just don't feel very stable. So a lot of people will always be looking for like a magical exercise to do that will help with this thing, but one of the things that I found best for people is to just slow everything that you're doing down. So don't do anything different to anyone else. Use the same exercises, but use them in a different way with a different focus. So whenever you would be doing, say, the likes of an overhead press, practice pressing up really, really slowly at this speed and just stop where the elbows would look like they're locked out, and don't go past that point of really, really pushing it further to where you can, and sort of teach yourself where a safer lockout position would be. Same with the likes of a deadlift. If you're extending and say instead of locking out the hips, you're hyperextending your knees, slow the deadlift down. And I'm talking like this is as slow as I want you to actually go, and use a bit of weight for the resistance, something that you can control. Focus on core tension and just moving really, really slowly like that, and just feel the movement the whole way. The main thing is to really be looking for muscle activation, really feeling the hamstrings having to work, and then bring yourself back up and squeeze your glutes and stop just before the knees would go into overextension. So your phone, like you can see here, is a great tool. Like I can see if I'm pushing above the head, oh, I'm pushing in front of my body. If I'm pushing here, I can see that it's going up above the head, things like that. I can watch it back after the set. So whenever you're doing the set, you can focus on what things feel like. And then when you watch it back afterwards, you can see, oh, I wasn't doing what I thought I was doing, or I was doing what I thought I was doing. And that's a great thing. I'll try and do another video on this with Jenny sometime. She's quite handy because she would have a wee bit of extension in some joints, but she has got a lot better with it the past few years as well, so it's not impossible to do. Like I said, don't be looking for magical fancy exercises. Yes, there's great stuff you can do with bands and things that I highly recommend that are in end range training, but if you focus on the movements that you're already doing and practice them with more intensity, but in a different way, so approach it in a slight different way, so you're looking for to figure out where your joints need to be rather than that going into that overextension. So if you strengthen all the muscles in the right way, you'll stop naturally doing that as much, okay? So it may take a long time, but it's definitely worth doing, and you are still training. Don't sort of take it as a negative, as oh, I need to fix this. You are still training, you're just training in a different way. So before you can add speed onto anything, you have to make sure that the foundation is there. Okay guys?